Well, hello! Well, hey! And hi. To say that I am happy about the result of this match is quite the opposite. First of all, the image on your screen is Liv Morgan. Now, anybody can talk about reactions to the men's division. But me and Wyatt, also known as Winnie, that is on the computer screen on a video call right now, Winnie, also known as Wyatt, told me to talk about the women's division. Going in the opposite direction. Now, I am furious with this reaction. Triple H has got to be the dumbest human on this planet. Let me explain why. Triple H does not seem to understand a series of sequences, a storyline. Number one, where was Becky Lynch at? Becky Lynch did not show up after the match. Who did Becky Lynch wrestle last before Becky Lynch went away from the WWE on her break? Liv Morgan. Oh, Rhea Ripley vacated her title because Rhea Ripley was injured. Who cares? Because Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley's injury has nothing to do with Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Because if you go back to the drawing board, Liv Morgan, let's scroll down memory lane, okay? Initially, WWE gave Liv Morgan the chance of a lifetime to win the Money in the Bank cash-in opportunity. Liv Morgan defeated Ronda Rousey. And cashing in, Liv Morgan cashed in her Money in the Bank opportunity and defeating Ronda Rousey and Money in the Bank. Right? Scrolling forward. Liv Morgan defeating Becky Lynch. Then, Liv Morgan wins at Crown Jewel. Having Liv Morgan win not one to retain her already championship that she had, but Liv Morgan won the Crown Jewel championship. 2 belts. Think about it. In the past, didn't Becky Lynch win 2 belts? So scrolling forward, for Liv Morgan to retain the championship, that would mean that Liv Morgan would have 2 championships. So to me, if I were to drop the storyline, because Triple H does not understand storyline. Oh my gosh. I would have the 2 championships on the line at Crown Jewel of Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. But they screwed it up! What did they do? Oh, Rhea Ripley never lost her championship because Rhea Ripley got injured, making it as a result Rhea Ripley having to give up the title. It makes no sense. The correlation of Rhea Ripley Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Those two has no comparison to Rhea. It makes no sense that they chose to have Rhea Ripley win this match. And even beyond that, where was Becky Lynch? This is the dumbest result I've ever seen. Triple H has got to be the dumbest person. Because it's like reading a book. When you read the book over time, it is a story, right? And a story usually goes in a particular order. But what did Triple H decide to do for Liv Morgan? They gave Liv Morgan the boost of a lifetime. Liv Morgan cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase to defeat Ronda Rousey, to give that momentum. Then Liv Morgan went on to defeat Becky Lynch. Then Liv Morgan went on to Crown Jewel to defeat Nia Jax for retaining her already championship that she had, but to win the Crown Jewel championship. Then Liv Morgan defeated Becky Lynch again, making Becky Lynch go on a break away from WWE. Then they decide to have Liv Morgan lose to Rhea Ripley on Raw. What? It's dumb. Triple H has never read a book in his life. Oh my gosh. Triple H has got to be the biggest simp to Rhea Ripley. Everybody already knows that Rhea Ripley is a dominant wrestler. Liv Morgan should have won this match, making Rhea Ripley go on to SmackDown to face the champion on SmackDown. Who is the champion now on SmackDown? Trish Stratton. Yeah, Stratton. Rhea Ripley could face anybody else and be just fine. Rhea Ripley does not need the championship to define her value. Liv Morgan should have kept the championship because it makes sense within the story. Triple H does not understand storyline. Triple H has clearly never read a book in his life, because if you go back, they're advertising. Becky Lynch is appearing on Monday Night Raw on Netflix tonight. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley was tonight. Who did Becky Lynch wrestle last before she went on her break? It was Liv Morgan. That's a storyline. I literally laid out the storyline. Not once, but numerous times. This shows you that Triple H does not understand story. Triple H is, it's all about what the crowd wants. That is a small factor within that, but it's not the only factor in that, because you got to focus on the storyline. It's like Triple H was reading a story, and then he just chose to go in a different direction. Say, Rhea Ripley. Yeah, you're winning tonight. What does Rhea Ripley have to do with the storyline between Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch? Nothing! I am here to merely observe every women's wrestler, within their charisma, within their wrestling maneuvers in that ring, within the promos, and most importantly, within the storyline. How does it make sense? For the last time, before I conclude this stream, because I am pissed at Rhea Ripley winning, because it doesn't make sense within the storyline. Triple H is advertising Becky Lynch is coming back to WWE Raw on Netflix tonight. Huh? Well, if you do the math, who did Becky Lynch wrestle last? Oh, that's right. It was Liv Morgan. Triple H failed at this decision. Liv Morgan should have won this match. Liv Morgan should have retained her championship. Liv Morgan should have won this match tonight because it makes sense within the storyline, because it makes sense within her momentum, because it makes sense within her charisma, because it makes sense with her Liv Morgan's improvement of wrestling maneuvers within that ring. Liv Morgan has improved so much. Rhea Ripley is a dominant wrestler. Rhea Ripley could go face any other women's wrestler and be just fine. Storyline, charisma, wrestling maneuvers, promos. And let's be honest, when it comes to understanding storylines, Triple H sucks at that. Oh, Becky Lynch is coming back tonight. Who did Becky Lynch wrestle last? It was Liv Morgan. But Triple H decides, Rhea Ripley, you're going to win the championship. Even though Rhea Ripley winning the championship has nothing to do with the storyline between Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan. Because Becky Lynch last match was against Liv Morgan, not Rhea Ripley. Triple H just made the dumbest decision tonight. Because Triple H laid out the biggest momentum for Liv Morgan. And they literally just dropped the ball, Liv Morgan. A storyline that has nothing to do with Rhea Ripley. But nonetheless, my live streams will happen at any day and at any time. And to my fans on my fans list in the front row, to the casual viewers in the middle row, to the critics in the very last row, and to any potential newer viewers in the very back row beyond that. I hope all of you have enjoyed my reaction tonight. As I just said, my live streams will happen at any day and at any time that I will continuously be doing my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the women's division. Thank you to all of you for being us.